I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome to another episode of Remember the Great Sports. This is kind of a cross between a pickup video and a video featuring some other sets, and you'll understand when I get to that. But the pickup is actually the 1990 Premier Edition of the Senior League baseball card set produced by Elite, which I don't know what Elite is. Not really sure if they did anything outside of creating these cards, to be honest with you. I picked up one set, but I also picked up a second. And this set I opened up, and we're going to share that with you here in a few minutes. And I got a super deal on these sets, and they were really cheap shipped. And I got them for, pennies on the dollar, so to speak, for these sets or these cards. So I pulled the trigger and got them. So we're just going to set this one aside for a second. We're going to kind of review the Senior League baseball cards that I know that exist out there. And maybe I'm not covering them all, but most of them, I think, are covered here today. Perhaps I'm overlooking one, so please forgive me if I am, and please leave a comment below. Now, the first set was produced by another company I've never heard of, and T&M Sports. And this one, I think, maybe covers 2 years worth of the league. And you've seen these cards in some of my videos, and that's what this set is from. So that's one of the sets. I'll kind of move the camera out a little bit so you can see these as I talk about them. Now, the more common sets that you typically see out there are the sets that are produced by Pacific. And they released a set in 1990. And that is this card. And again, you've probably seen those in some of my TTM videos. And again, in 1991, they released a set as well. And that is this set. And I've actually bought a box of these. And I want to say I might even have a sealed box still to this day of wax packs of these. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, I know for a fact these were sold in box form as well. I'm pretty sure this set was also in pack form, but the other two that I'm showing here were only sold in set form, which leads me to the next set that I'm going to discuss. And I actually do not own this set. I only have a few singles here and there, and that is the Topps version of the Senior League baseball set. And I've been trying to find this set. I may have it, but if I do, it's long since been put in a Rubbermaid or a box somewhere, and I don't know where it is. But I'd like to get my hands on at least one set of these. I'm not sure if they made these in pack form. I don't think they did. But this one's probably one of the most common ones next to the Pacific ones that are out there. These other two you just don't see because they're a very short-lived company. And a lot of people just didn't collect Senior League cards. So I will put this out there for anybody watching this video. If you have a set of these that you're looking to trade for a set of these, I'd be happy to trade you my sealed set sitting right here for one of these if you happen to have it. So let me get these off the screen and we'll talk about the set that is featured. Alright, so this is a 126 card set. And it comes in this container that almost would like hold 2 decks of cards, and inside is a magnet, I believe, advertising Elite Baseball Cards Inc. and it's got a phone number. Think we ought to call them up and see who answers. But anyways, I'm just going to run through these really quick and kind of wrap this video up. If I went through all these sets, this video would be 30 minutes long, which I definitely don't want to bore you with that. So as you can see right on top, there's Raleigh fingers. These aren't in any order. They're not in numerical order in the box. I'm not really sure if that's something that they did on purpose or what. But as you can see, there's guys that I've written already, like Bobby Melinaro. You've seen a lot of these guys on my channel. There's a Bobby Bonds. Willie Aikens, for example, I've gotten before. There's a Vida Blue. Spaceman Lee, and it even has Spaceman on the card, which is kind of neat. Rick Wise. Now, some of these guys are deceased, like Bobby Bonds comes to mind, and you won't be able to get them signed. And there's others like Silent George here that just aren't fond of signing autographs. But there's others like Jose Cruz, who are pretty good signers through the mail, you know, for a small fee. So this is a great set. You know, Amos Otis signs for a small fee. This is a great set. If you really enjoy writing guys from this era, you know, there's Bruce Bochy, who probably most likely will be a Hall of Famer one day. Another Vita Blue. Bert Campaneris played in that league. And you're kind of getting an idea here. This is kind of a neat little set to have, especially for TTMs. Jim Morrison, pretty good signers, and other Rowley fingers. So you're getting an idea with this set. As you can see, there's some pretty good ones in here. Clete Boyer has passed away. They even did the tri-picture cards. I don't even know what those are called, but as you recall, Upper Deck did that for a long time on their cards. I've seen a lot of these guys in person. There's Dick Williams. He's obviously not going to be signing anymore. I've seen a lot of these guys in person throughout my autographing career. And it's a shame I didn't have this set 20, 25 years ago. You know, Wayne Krzyzewski, for example, passed away. I saw him in person once. There's another one of the tri-picture cards, I guess you would call it. So, you kind of get the idea. It's kind of a neat little set to have. You know, it's even got Louis Tiant in there. Ferguson Jenkins, I believe there's a couple of him in there. Bernie Carbo, George Foster, Bill Campbell, great signer through the mail. Bobby Bonds again, Bill Madlock. So overall, a pretty nice little 110 card set, 126 card set, excuse me. Very neat to have these in my collection. You're going to be seeing a lot of these hopefully in some TTM videos in the near future. Unfortunately, there's a lot of guys that I just literally wrote with these other Senior League sets that I got them to sign on those cards, but I didn't have this set at the time. So I hope overall you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I own now, I believe, 4 of the 5 sets that I'm aware of from this. If anyone, again, happens to have this set, I would be more than willing to trade you my set straight up for this set. And again, this is the more common of the 5 sets that are out there next to the Pacific ones. You just don't see the Elite ones or the TM cards all that often. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave some comments below. Tell me what you think. Pretty good buy for only a couple bucks on these. I would say so for some TTM cards. Thanks.